It is Thursday, April 29. Welcome to CGN News. Tributes poured in on Wednesday at the virtual remembrance service for Jamaican journalist and broadcaster Michael Sharpe. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, opposition leader Mark Golding, friends and media colleagues remembered the life and work of Sharpe. Many spoke of his work ethic, generosity, and willingness to share his knowledge and expertise. His sister Carol shared fond memories of her brother, recalling his ability to communicate with everyone, no matter your walk of life. Sharpe died 1 week ago at the age of 65. Members of the Jamaican diaspora have joined the call for George Wright to resign as a member of Parliament. In a release Wednesday, diaspora members said they are troubled by allegations against the Westmoreland Central Member of Parliament. They expressed disappointment that Wright has not shared any information regarding the controversial video with the General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, his constituents, or the public at large. Diaspora member Shernet Bailey said Wright's silence should not be accepted. Guyana on Wednesday hinted at the possibility of introducing a vaccine passport as CARICOM countries continue to record deaths and new cases linked to the COVID-19 pandemic. President Ifran Ali told a news conference that his administration will examine all options in the wake of the hesitancy by some people to get vaccinated and persons flouting health protocols. Ali said, given the fact that vaccination is not mandatory, his administration has to look at all options. Guyana has so far registered 58 COVID-19 deaths this month. This is the highest monthly figure since the virus was first recorded in March 2020. Former Jamaica Labour Party Member of Parliament, Senator and diplomat Ambassador Anthony Johnson has died. He passed away Wednesday at the age of 82. Ambassador Johnson served as Ambassador to the United States, High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, and Permanent Representative to the Organization of American States. Ambassador Johnson is the father of Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith. Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has thanked his Cuban counterpart for sending about 1,000 health workers to help Mexico respond to the coronavirus pandemic. López Obrador spoke by phone on Tuesday with Miguel Díaz-Canel, who ascended to the position of First Secretary of Cuba's Communist Party last week. Díaz-Canel in turn thanked the Mexican leader on behalf of the Cuban medical personnel. On Twitter, he said the two leaders also discussed pandemic response coordination. Cuba is leading the race to become the first country in Latin America to develop its own COVID-19 vaccine. 68 United States lawmakers have sent a letter to the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken urging that Washington reassesses its policies towards Haiti. President Jovenel Moïse is under pressure to step down from office. The letter calls on the Biden administration to withhold funding for the constitutional referendum proposed by Moïse and warns of the dangers of pushing forward with elections later this year. The U.S. legislators said the State Department should focus on the underlying democratic legitimacy issues identified by Haiti's civil society and support a Haiti-led process for change. The lawmakers said they had serious concerns about the quickly deteriorating situation in Haiti. The FBI has carried out searches at the home and office of Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump's former personal lawyer. The raid is part of a probe into Giuliani's dealings with Ukraine. His lawyer says he denies breaking the law. Before the 2020 presidential election, Giuliani led an effort to find incriminating information about Democratic candidate Joe Biden and his son Hunter in the Ukraine. Biden won the election and he and his son have denied any wrongdoing. Trump was impeached in 2019 over allegations he sought help from Ukraine to boost his chances of re-election. People in the Indian state of West Bengal are voting in the final phase of elections despite soaring COVID cases. The BBC reports that long lines were seen outside polling booths. raising concerns about the further spread of the virus as a deadly second wave sweeps the country. Experts already fear that West Bengal could be the next epicenter of the virus, as campaigning has continued there with large crowds. The state is one of the few where Prime Minister Narendra Modi does not have a majority of seats. There has been a lot of criticism that he continued to hold large rallies there even as the virus began overwhelming the country. Footage has emerged of the head of the U.S. National Rifle Association, the NRA, repeatedly shooting an elephant in Botswana, sparking outrage. First published by the New Yorker on Tuesday, the 2013 video shows Wayne Lapierre firing at the animal from point-blank range. After Lapierre struggles to kill it, another hunter takes the fatal shot. It has led to an outcry from animal rights groups and questions about Lapierre's bungled efforts. At the time, it was not illegal to hunt elephants in Botswana, though it has since been restricted. Animal rights groups PETA condemned the footage and called for Congress to cut ties with the NRA. And finally, Spanish comedian Juan Boria, whose infectious laughter brought him global fame, has passed away at 65. Better known by his nickname El Risitas, meaning giggles, Boria was known on the internet as Spanish Laughing Guy. Boria went viral in 2014 when people started dubbing subtitles over him laughing, recounting a story. He died on Wednesday in hospital, according to local media. Boria was admitted for health issues last year. In March, he thanked fans for organizing a fundraising campaign to buy him an electric mobility scooter after one of his legs was amputated. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.